Like majority of you might have heard, the United States of America President Donald Trump have threatened to invade Nigeria. In fact, he have declared Nigeria country with a particular consign, CPC. That is what is being tagged. CPC simply means country with particular consign. Simply means that there is a consign in Nigeria. People are reporting that there is a genocide going on in Nigeria. What is the genocide? That the Christian communities are in Nigeria are being invaded now and then, every now and then, and being killed in multiple numbers every day. And government keeps saying that nothing is going on. What is this thing implies? It implies that Donald Trump is trying to deploy troops. He tried to invade Nigeria. In fact, let us use it in a plain word, that Donald Trump, the United States of American president, is trying to invade Nigeria to flush out the terrorists, the Boko Haram, the banditry, the ISWAP. There are all kinds of terrorist groups in Nigeria, if you don't know. I keep saying that they know what they are doing. They purposely doesn't want Nigeria to work because they know that if Nigeria should work, that the whole Africa will work. And they always make sure that Nigeria is not working by improvising one stupid terrorist group or the other that keep manipulating, killing, maiming, and destroying life and properties of people, thereby disorganizing the government. But when you have a government that is hopeless, when you have the government that they only care about themselves, the cabal, all they do is make rules and regulations that will favor them instead of protecting the lives of the people. Do you know that in Nigeria, hundreds of people are being killed every day without being reported in the national media? You will not know. People are dying every day. What happened in Yelewata was just an eyesore. It was just a tip of an iceberg or kind of cases that happen every day in this country. And nobody is reporting it. Nobody is saying it. The media organization have been warned. And if you report such cases, you are going to be banned or sanctioned. So they decide to desist from it. Now you only hear the news from the social media, from individual eyewitnesses that are seeing it, instead of the media organization, which is supposed to be the third arm of the government, are supposed to be protecting the life and reporting everything that is happening. But they have been threatened. They have been withdrawn. Donald Trump has said that he's going to send troops. That it's going to be a swift and fast. Sounds so sweet, right? But it's not always happen like that. There is no country in the world that was invaded in order to flush out a terrorist that ever make it again. Look at Iraq, look at Libya. You can always look at those countries as an example. It doesn't end well. So we are praying and hoping that it doesn't come to fulfillment what Donald Trump is trying to do. I just believe that our government should do fast to curtail the excesses of these terrorists and bandits and these henchmen, so that this thing will not come to truthful. Because if it does, both the politicians, both the civilians, both community, both tourists, everybody will hear from it. Everybody will collect. Everybody will definitely shock. It is not a good time for Africa, especially in Nigeria. Like I said, they don't want Nigeria to work because they know that if Nigeria should work, every African country will work. Because we have millions of Nigerians scattered all over African countries because of all this whole rubbish. And they are there constituting nuisance. Because they are trying to make it and to survive by all means. So I'm begging African countries to be patient with other Nigeria because they are passing through a lot. You cannot know until you see it yourself. This is really a trying time for Nigeria. I believe God will help us.